You wanted to add something?
Well, you use the metaphor of the minefield. For younger project managers, it's okay to stay outside the minefield, but I think the expectation towards a more senior project manager is to chart the way through the minefield. So to go take the team through the minefield without them exploring left and right. Yeah. So I think that's what, yes, and we have to separate here a little bit from the junior to mid-level managers. Yes, you probably don't want to get into, be very careful with the minefield thing and with all these things you mentioned. But I think the more senior you get, the expectation is you go into the minefield, because at the end of the day, that is your job, because no one else dares go in there. And you have to have the knowledge and the experience to maneuver through the organizational minefield. And one thing I want to as well point out here, and that is a little bit of a philosophical question. I think if you look, for example, at Antonio Nito and the project-driven organization, the amount of roles and work in operations is getting less and less, and the amount of work in percentage of the overall organization project increases. So the importance increases. So all the roles, and now we're almost like 1.5 hours in our podcast and we haven't used the word. And now I'm going to get now really close to a lot of the roles that you've just mentioned will be heavily impacted by AI.
And I think...
And that is, and that means the core teams will be the project teams. And you talked about the borrowed authority to go around processes to exert power. At some point you have to give it back, but I think as well part of this more approach is to say, hey, you gave me that power, and look what the value I delivered for you. Look at the impact I delivered for you. Hey, why don't you leave me with that power, and I can do so much more for you? Why should I give it back?
That's a minefield of its own, I think.
Yeah, it is.
It is.